Hey, I'm Lauren. If you've watched my videos, you know who I am. I am a certified life coach working with people who've had bariatric surgery make lifestyle changes. And my whole point of making these videos is to give you the information you need without all the scare tactics and the, warnings that you get everywhere else. You absolutely know the risks involved in having weight loss surgery. I guarantee you do. So what you're looking for is some support and information. So that's what I'm here to give you. Every single day, I get an email asking for advice. From how do I get weight loss surgery to should I have it to what do I do, how do I do this, what's your advice because I'm about to have surgery. So first of all, if you want to have weight loss surgery or you don't know if you should have weight loss surgery and you don't know where to start, always start with your general practitioner. Go to the doctor. Tell them you want to have surgery. You might be shot down like I was the first time. Don't give up. Keep going. Don't let anyone tell you no until your insurance tells you yes or no. If your insurance does not cover weight loss surgery, you're going to have to get a different insurance company, change your insurance, or pay out of pocket or finance the surgery. Unfortunately, there's no other option. You can't force your insurance to pay for it. If your insurance denies you, there are always appeals. Figure out why they're denying you and work with that. Just keep trying. Don't give up. Call your insurance company. Ask them what their requirements are. Ask them what they cover, how much they cover. Talk to your doctors. Find out. If your doctor is not supportive, maybe you need to talk to another doctor. Just understand that there are restrictions on how much you have to weigh when it starts, which I think is bogus. But there's a lot of requirements on beginning weight and your BMI, which is a joke, but it depends on your BMI. If your BMI is under 35, you cannot have surgery most of the time. If your BMI is under 40 and there is nothing wrong with your health, you're probably not going to qualify. If your BMI is over 40, but lower than, I think it's 50, there's some room, a lot of those people get approved. If your BMI is over 50, you might have to lose some weight beforehand, but that is up to your doctor on whether they will approve you or not. So getting your approval, there are tons of loopholes you have to jump through. And just please continue to jump through them. Jump through the hoops and do what you need to do if you really want this. Don't give up. If you've already been approved and you're about to have surgery, my advice is now, right now, learn how to eat healthy. Learn how to eat for what your body needs. And I know it's going to be hard right now because doing it is going to feel like you're starving and depriving yourself. What I'm saying is it gets easier after surgery to make better choices because you're so restricted. But if you don't know what better choices to make, you're going to panic and you're going to make bad choices. So what you need to do right now is educate yourself to death about healthy eating. I try not to call it dieting because this is permanent. But we're eating for what our body needs, not for what our taste buds want. Avoid starches. That's bread, potatoes, pasta, and rice. Avoid those 4 things, just bread, potatoes, pasta, and rice. You have to avoid them because they are not going to help you with your weight loss. Please find an exercise program that you enjoy. And when I say something you enjoy, I mean something that you look forward to. And try to create a schedule around it. Exercise needs to be as important as eating and bathing in your life. So learn now how to incorporate that. Also, here's the kicker. You really need to work on accountability, personal responsibility, and avoiding any and all excuses. When you talk about how you gained weight, please avoid blame. Please avoid blaming anyone or anything for your current weight. And take a little bit of accountability and responsibility. I'm not telling you that you need to fat shame yourself because that's not cool. But, yes, I absolutely gained weight because when I was a kid, for years, I was on an oral dose of corticosteroids every single day, and the number one side effect for that is weight gain. Every day for years. I gained like 50 pounds in a year as a child because of those steroids. Now, I made it to 25 years old, still obese, and I wasn't taking steroids every day anymore. I just never lost the weight. I had to learn to take responsibility and say, hey, you know what? I wasn't eating healthy. I was making bad choices. I have personal accountability now. Yes, I would totally eat fast food twice a day, and I didn't exercise at all, and then cried because I was overweight. My accountability is saying, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to eat fast food twice a day. I'm not going to eat junk food and then be upset because I'm overweight. Because honestly, what's the point? Why be upset over my own choices? So I'm either going to take responsibility for those choices and be like, you know what, today I'm eating cake, which I am because it's my sister's birthday. Or saying, you know, I want to eat cake, but I really need to eat some salad today, which I did. So we have to make these choices consciously and be accountable for our choices and fully take responsibility for those choices. That is a habit that you're going to have to develop, and you need to be completely honest with yourself, because you are not going to have to answer to any other person but yourself. So you really, really, really need to learn how to just be honest with what you're doing and try to do your best. Doing your best means making the best choice you can in the moment. And if you think about it and say, what is the best choice I can make right now? All right, I'm just going to do that. Instead of saying, well, I know I should do this, but I'm going to do that. It's not the best choice you can make. Then don't do it. I don't understand why I would always make choices based on what I wanted instead of what I needed. But when I started making choices based on what I needed, I started feeling so proud and happy. Like, I was so proud of myself and I'm so happy with my choices. So I want you to learn to do that. That's a huge, huge deal. Now, that's my advice before you have surgery. Learn accountability. Learn how to cook. Learn how to eat healthy foods. Learn. Educate yourself like crazy until you know everything about being healthy. It's actually exciting when you learn these things. Read books like crazy. Watch YouTube videos to teach you how to be healthy. My advice for someone after surgery, it gets better. And I know right away people are always like, oh my God, what did I do to myself? Yes, everyone's going to have a little bit of regret right after surgery because it's chaotically new not being able to eat. You're going to get really tired of protein shakes. You're going to get really tired of soft foods. You're going to get really tired of broth. You're going to get really, really, really tired of only having mushy things in your mouth. My advice for you, you're almost there. Trust me, it's just a small portion of your life that is going to be eating soft foods, and you're going to appreciate yourself later for sticking to it. Don't jump the gun and start eating things you shouldn't eat right away, because you can actually cause damage to your body and it will make you sick. So slow down. If it starts feeling uncomfortable, take a step back and go back to just a protein shake, you know? If you are tired of drinking protein shakes and you say you don't like them anymore, your responsibility is finding a new one that you do like. Because as they told me before I was having this surgery, when I said that I didn't like protein shakes or Greek yogurt or eggs or all the things, I'm sorry. I'm asking you to drink that. I'm asking you to eat eggs. I'm asking you to eat this yogurt. You need to do it whether you like it or not. Because story of your new life, whether you like it or not, you're going to have to make these changes. So suck it up. And that is not very supportive sounding, but I mean it with love. Suck it up, please. Hair loss. I get this all the time, hair loss. What do I do to prevent my hair from falling out or stop my hair from falling out or make it grow back? Well, have enough protein. Have enough hydration. Take all your vitamins. Take a hair, skin, and nails vitamin as soon as you possibly can, and wait, because it's going to fall out. You are not going to have bald spots. You are not going to go bald. You are not going to look insane. And the truth is, you're going to notice it more than any other person on the planet. If it bothers you, wear a hat. But between 4 to 6 months is when it really starts to fall out, because that's when your body is starting to adjust to your new eating, adjust to having a very few amount of nutrients. Your body is going through shock, and it will make your hair fall out. But you will, like I said, you're not going to go bald. I mean, you can't really tell that my hair fell out. I could tell, but you can't tell. And it will grow back. Every single strand that falls out will grow back. And then you're going to have all these little tiny baby hairs sticking out all over your head, and you're going to get really sick of putting hairspray and gel to try to stick down your baby hairs. But, you know, you try to hide them all you want. It'll grow back. So please don't do anything drastic. Please don't freak out. Just remember, it happens to everyone, and then it grows back, and we all move on. It's just like sucking it up in the beginning. You gotta suck it up in the middle. Now, here's one that kind of bothers me all the time, is skin. The question bothers me because it's such a personal issue that I have, where my skin is on my abdomen. As you can see, like, I don't have a lot of skin problems on my arms. I have a little bit of skin on my arms that you can see that hangs down. It's not, I got lucky on my arms. You know, I have some on my chin, and I have, my chest is sad looking, but my abdomen is extremely saggy skin. I absolutely need an extended abdominoplasty to, you can't even see it right now, but to get my skin tight. My stomach is not pretty. I would never wear a bikini like this. Well, unless it was super high-waisted and that went up to here. But my stomach is super saggy. I have not had any surgeries yet to fix it because insurance does not pay for the surgery I need. They will only pay about $2,000 to remove the excess skin, but they won't deal with the belly button or the sewing back together of the muscles or any of the other tightening of the skin. They will only cut off the part that hangs over, and to be completely honest, I don't want to be botched. I would like to have surgery that looks okay. So yeah, I have excess skin, and you know, I make it through my day with it, and it doesn't interfere with life. But do I love it? No. And would I like it cut off eventually? Until then, I'm going to pretend it's not there. And I would like you to do the same too, because eventually when you get to this point where you're just kind of maintaining and hanging out and learning to appreciate your new life, your skin is going to be the last issue you have to deal with, and you're going to learn to accept it, and you're going to do what you can to get rid of it should you want to. That's pretty much all I have for you for advice. Take your vitamins, drink your protein, cut out the starches, and stop stressing, because if you have any questions, you should be asking your doctor, not watching videos on YouTube. You know, don't take medical advice from the people you see on the internet. Don't go into message boards looking for more support than warnings. If you do have questions and you go onto certain message boards, be prepared for criticism and warnings. And ultimately, you know, just educate yourself on what you can do to make this work for you the best you can. Anything else will be answered in time. You can reach out to me if you'd like some coaching, if you want to work on making these changes and really learning all you can. Absolutely reach out to me. I'll do whatever I can to help. I do charge for my clients because I'm a life coach and that's how I get paid. So, feel free to talk to me. But if you want to do some coaching with me and learn how to do all this stuff, just send me a message on my website, lifecoachlauren.com. My email is lauren@lifecoachlauren.com. My Facebook is Lauren Bento Life Coach, so you can look me up, send me a message, and I hope to hear from you. Congratulations on making it this far and watching this super long video, and I'll make another one for you soon.